welcome back to my channel. It's Linda J here with another video for 1 week's worth of groceries for one person. This week I did go to Meijer, and I know it's been a while since I did a video. I haven't been feeling well. It's not COVID. But if you watched my cancer video, my cancer part 1 video, you know that I did go through quite a bit of treatments, and unfortunately with the radiation, anything that it could have damaged, it has damaged. So I am still dealing with a lot of chronic pain, but also I have some, I won't go into a whole lot of detail. I might have to do a separate video for that to kind of update you guys on my medical journey that I'm still struggling with every day. But that's no excuse. We still have to eat. But it was kind of, it was difficult for me to get around because of the pain, and also, you know, when you're not feeling good, you're not necessarily very hungry, so I wasn't feeling that. But also we have all these issues with supply chain and employees. You know, some of these stores don't have enough employees, so no one's fault here. It's just a series of events. This particular video, this was so difficult to do. Because I wasn't feeling well, I didn't want to go to Meijer. If you're familiar with Meijer stores, you know that they're large, like Walmarts. So they have all the different departments. They have a pharmacy, deli, bakery, and then housewares, clothes, all that good stuff. So, you know, there are a lot of people there pretty much all the time. And I did not feel like, walking all the way through the store. I can barely make it 10-15 minutes in the store before I'm just in a lot of pain and I can't keep going. So I could get, the little motorized cart, but I don't like doing that just because I feel like there are people that really need it a lot worse than I do. So I did try doing the delivery service, because I had a coupon for free delivery. And I feel so bad for my Shipt shopper. I had to be careful because I said that wrong a few times. Shipt shopper. But everything was out. They either didn't have the flavor I wanted or the size, or so many substitutions. So let's see what we did come up with. This is about $30 worth of food, and I even included dessert this time. So the breakfast, I do have the 18 eggs and the oatmeal. We do have some strawberries, kind of, like I usually say, fit them in where you want them. Breakfast is always good, maybe snack, or with lunch. But then, because we have the bread is for the bologna sandwiches for lunch, but there will be extra bread, so you can use that with breakfast as well. Do French toast, or just toast with a sunny side up egg, eggs in the oatmeal, all that kind of good stuff. And then for dinner, we've got the hot dogs, and I've got the chili sauce, hot dog buns, and then I got this because, cheese is always good, like chili cheese dogs, and this was $2.19 at my store, where if I bought any sort of cheese product or Velveeta or anything like that, it's so expensive. So I thought this would probably be great on there. Plus, we've got chips. So you can use it with you could have gotten just the plain tortilla chips, but I did go with the nacho cheese chips, the fake Doritos. So I figured that's good with that. And then the French onion dip for the chips. So with your bologna sandwich and with your hot dog, you can have chips, whichever one you feel like. And then I do have carrots, which also go good in dip. And as you can see, it's the big container, so we'll have enough. And then I got radishes. I know not everybody likes them. It's a small bag, but I like dipping them in the dip. Anything's good in dip. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, potato. So again, this was just like at least half of the items she had to text me about. They were out of it, or, a different different size, different flavor. So it said on my my receipt that they didn't have any potatoes, which I thought was kind of odd, but then I looked in the bag and I have a potato. So, and that you could use either one of those, the dip or the queso or the French onion dip would be good on that. And that's a pretty big potato. So a couple meals, we got a zucchini. So I tried to get a nice variety, and I even got a drink mix. Now, I originally wanted the lemonade, the pink lemonade. They didn't have that. So I was like, just get whatever. I don't even care. Get whatever they have. And for the dessert, you guys may have seen this before. I wanted something easy, and I saw this lady do this with angel food cake, which I think would be delicious. But angel food cake mixes are a lot more expensive than regular cake mixes. So I went with the small Jiffy cake mix, and I did find someone who used the yellow cake with pie filling, and we really like raspberry flavor. So I got the raspberry flavored pie filling, and I see it says cake and pastry filling. Oh, it might be a little different. Either way, it's going to be good. But I will put that together and show you how to make that, and I'll let you know if it's good. Like ice cream or Cool Whip topping would be great on that, but of course, we're on a budget. We don't have that. And I'm going to look and see if I can find some different ways to, I don't know, do the bologna, because we usually fry it. I'd love to hear what you guys do, if you put any seasoning on it, or if you have to have ketchup on your bologna sandwich, or maybe you only eat it with cheese, mayonnaise, I don't know. But let me know how you guys eat it. And I will get some of this put together. I have to laugh because I didn't even know what I was going to have today. So I think it's pretty good. We've got plenty of eggs, so there will be enough for 2 a day plus some extra. You've got 10 packets of oatmeal, 2 kinds of chips, 2 kinds of dip, some vegetables, and fruit. And then the bread you'll have extra, so you can do different things with that for snack. And if you have any ideas for doing something different here too for a snack with some of the extras, because the bologna, there are 12 slices, and the hot dogs, there are 10. Oh, that was the other thing, is hot dogs with breakfast. I don't see that like at any restaurants or anything, but on the internet I have seen that, so I may have to try that. So yeah, tell me your ideas with the hot dogs with breakfast and bologna and how you prepare it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this made up. I'll make the dessert as well and show you that, and we'll be right back. All right, so I have the finished meals here. So for breakfast, I did do the sauteed hot dog with an egg. That's 1 egg. So to be honest, I'd probably do 2 eggs to 1 hot dog. You could even do 1 egg with a half a hot dog, depending on how hungry you are. But there will be enough for 2 eggs each day, so definitely a possibility for those extra hot dogs. Again, we did talk about French toast. You could do, a larger amount of scrambled eggs with toast. And then I did do the strawberries with breakfast. So that's what I think that will be plenty, especially if you do like the half a hot dog, your extras will go pretty far. So I'm going to keep the oatmeal for snack. My days are a little different right now, so it probably would be like afternoon snack in between lunch and dinner, just because I feel like the morning I don't necessarily need a snack. But for lunch, this is what I tried. I looked it up online to see what else people do with fried bologna, and they said put an egg on it. So I thought, that sounds like a good thing to try. But otherwise, I know mustard and the fried bologna is good. A little ketchup. I have done a little ketchup and a little mustard and kind of spread it on like you would for mayonnaise or something. But that is what we have there. And then some chips with dip and carrots with dip. There should be enough carrots for lunch for the whole week. Strawberries, I'm not sure, because we've talked about that before. They don't always last the whole week. And then for dinner, we have the chili cheese hot dog. So I did just heat it up in the frying pan. And then I've got the chili sauce. And then for the queso, I just put it in a plastic bag. If you know the frosting trick, you just put the frosting in a Ziploc bag, squeeze it down to the corner, and then just cut the little corner of the bag off, and then you can just squeeze it out. So that's what I did with the queso. It worked out great. And then I was able to squeeze any extra back into the jar, so no waste. And then we've got the chips here. Again, you could dip those in extra queso if you wanted, or use the French onion dip for the radishes. I just cut up a couple of those. And remember, for dinner, we'll also have the potato and the zucchini, which brings in a little variety throughout the week. So you can kind of pick, what days you have that. Because I figure 2 meals can have zucchini and 2 meals can have the potato. And then the rest of them probably have the radishes. So that's what I came up with. And again, with the chips, if there's enough, you could use them for snack. And just remember too, like our essentials like butter and oil, seasonings like garlic powder, salt and pepper. We have those in the house. We don't include those in on the videos just because those are kind of staples. You're going to buy them as needed. And now I'm going to go and make the dessert and show you how to make that. All right, here's the finished dessert. It's just a little dump cake. I didn't even film me making it because it's so simple. Spray your baking dish, put the pie filling on the bottom, and then take your melted butter and cake mix it together, and put it across the top. Now, I had a smaller can of pie filling. Most of the recipes call for 2 cans, so I did use a smaller dish. This is an 8x8. Usually they want you to use a 9x13. Again, 2 cans of the pie filling, and half a stick of butter with the cake mix, about 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. So that is what it looks like, kind of like a crumble or some sort of just a little mixture of cake and pie filling. It's so good, especially with ice cream or whipped topping if you have it, but it's good just by itself as well. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you all on the next one, and as always, have a good one. Bye!